Oh, kia ora whanau, welcome to everyone that's tuned in live from all over the world. Puta noi te ao. We're here at Marist Park in the middle of Rotorua for the big clash today. Waikite versus Marist St. Mike's. It's going to be an awesome game today. Introduction of myself, Richie Francis. I'm back again and I've got a guest commentator who's joining us today, Craig Hodge. Kia ora, brother.
Kia ora whanau, welcome to Marist Park, a park that I've played a lot of rugby on for most of my senior years, but I'm a bit torn today because Waikite 2 are very close to my heart. I've been played my JAB there, was brought up 500 metres down the road from the Waikite Club, but all roads led to St. Michael's in my senior years, and after about 22 years of senior rugby, Marist where it's at for me, and winners today, I'm sure.
Oh, awesome, brother. Hodge is a real good Ngāti Whakaua name there, bro. I didn't know you were yellow and black back in the JABs, but we'll talk about that more later. We're going to go switch to the Waikite team list. Number 1, Albie Lawrence. Number 2, Jamie Sweeney. Number 3, Dan Trainer. Number 4, Shane Wilson. Shane Wilson played over 300 games. Number 5, William Lawrence. 6, Michael Hicks. 7, Matthew Perez. 8, and captain Tony Lawrence. In the backs we got number 9, Sonny Hicks. 10, Raniera Phillips. 11, Anthony Flint. 12, Harry Osborne. 13, Corbin Selwyn Kotai. 14, Kobe Korpai Stevenson. And 15, Logan Catherall. We'll go to the reserves now. Whanau. Te Muro Arahanga, Aroha Mai. Whakairia Te Hau. And Hoani Walker. We're going to cross over. Craig's got our Marist St. Mike's team.
Yeah, I think you got the easy draw there, Richie, but for the forwards today, St. Michael's Whanau Dyer, Fee. At hooker is Jack Lochnan. Yosef Vulu plays tight head prop and he's a captain today, otherwise known as Kimi. Sam Morgan and Keegan Brow will be locking for the Blues. Matt Van Leeuwen at 6. Jamie Clark, watch him today. I know he's a tough bugger, so he'll get the job done at 7. And James Penman Cole at 8. In the backs, Dylan Marks plays 9. Josh Sargentson, he's found his way into the starting lineup from last year's B-side, so well done, Josh. Look for him to have a couple of good runs today. Josefa, or Smalls, he's on one wing. Sean Waikato plays at 12. Outside him, Curtis Dean in the centres. And Johnny Van Bargo, or Barnes, is that on the right wing, and Celestino Ravudomata plays 15. The reserves today, Usa, he's one of our hooker reserves today, and Waisia, who's normally a second 5, moves up into the front row. Jimmy Matayawa, he's the other reserve prop, and Josefa Koroi, Kevin Weatherly, Loi Mia Loi, and Loro round up the backs.
Oh, awesome. Nico Blank is our referee today, our top CBOP referee. We're lucky to have him today. He's refereeing this clash because there's going to be a bit of fireworks out there. Nico's going to take control. Weather for today, Whanau, it's a little bit overcast. It's about 18 degrees, I think, and the sun is shining. As the yellow and blacks hit the field now, they just come out onto the field. We might look at last week's results, We'll go back to round 1 and look at our CBOP banner round results, Just wait for that to come up on the screen. Just waiting for Marist St. Mike's to come out of the changing room. They must be doing, hopefully they're not having a harvest there, Craig.
I know what goes on in that changing room. Some deep speeches coming from the coaching staff. They'll be looking forward. Funny. Yep, they certainly know they'll be up for a fight today. Waikite never wants to back down.
Cool. Here's our previous results. Kaukura Development versus Whakarewarewa Development, 41-0 to Whakarewarewa. Waikite Development was cancelled versus Nongota. Whakarewarewa Premiers versus Rotiti Premiers, 34-13 to Whakarewarewa. Waikite Premiers to Nongota Premiers, 48-13. That's the first round of CBOP banner round. Week 2 we had Kaukura Development versus Whakarewarewa, and that was 62 to Whakarewarewa 12. And then Nongota Development versus St. Mike's. St. Mike's won that one 36-17. Whakarewarewa Premiers versus Rotiti Premiers 52-3. Nongota Premiers versus St. Mike's, and St. Mike's got up to that one 25-12. That was in week 1. So this is an important clash today. Marist St. Mike's is must win, Craig?
Yeah, it's a must win if they want to go on to play Waka next week in the CBOP final. So they'll certainly be up for it. If they can win 55-0, they'll get the home ground advantage next week.
Wow.
For every point that Waikite score, they need a further 8.
Wow, there's some awesome information there. So if Marist can win 55-0, the 4 and against point differential, they'll top Waka and they'll get the home final, whanau. So it's all on today. I'm pretty sure Waikite are going to have something to say about that, though.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a tough ask, but a win will be the first thing they're after today.
That's right. Yep, got to do the first job first. Let's secure the ball. Pretty exciting side, this Marist St. Mike's. They've earned promotion to the Bay Wide Premiers this year.
Yeah,
So
they'll be looking forward to that challenge, Richie. Tough ask. Not much changes to the team going into the Bay Wide Prems, but a good team nonetheless.
awesome. We're just about to kick off here, whanau. Nico Blank just checking with the captains, looking at his watch. Here we go, whanau. It's going to be all on down at Marist Park, Oturua.
Marist got a strong win behind them, so hopefully they can use that to their advantage. Look for a kicking game, I would suspect, to the top right-hand corner of the field.
Awesome. Here we go, whanau.
Josh Sargison to kick. Not a good start.
He's used that wind well. It's gone out on the full. Waikite, they're going to get a midfield scrum. And I know this yellow and black team, they love to scrum. Let's see what we can get with this first scrum, eh? We had some awesome scrums last week with Whakarewa and Kaukura on our live stream. Just recapping, whanau, we're playing CBOP local round, Central Bay of Plenty. And they're actually contesting for the banner, which is loin as a sacred cloth.
Looks like Waikite have taken the line-out option halfway rather than the scrum. Not back in their scrum. That's unlike Waikite, I would think.
That's against all traditions. They must have something up their sleeve. Michael Hicks with the throw. And Messi ball at the back.
Blue got the turnover.
Oh, that's a big hit. Marist St. Mike's ball. Yep, penalty. Just us unsettling that ruck there. Waikite player got it wrong.
Tony Kiwa. Tony, is it? Yes, into the game early.
That was a big hit. Jesus, that's of things to come. Is that Celestino the one that went to the Warriors? And is he home now?
Yes, Celestino playing at fullback for Marist. He's waiting on some visa paperwork to get done, and he's off to the Bulldogs, signed with the Canterbury Bulldogs in the NRL. So till the visa's done, though, he's here at Marist.
So number 15, whanau, watch out for this boy. He's a talent and a half. He used to play for Raukura about 3 years ago. He's went off to Warriors, and now he's waiting for transfer to the Bulldogs. But once this fullback gets the ball, he's lightning.
Jack Lachlan to have his first throw for the day. See how this goes. Good first up line at Josh Sargison. Sean Waikato just crashing up the middle, looking for his forwards to get around.
Straight into the Waikite defence. The yellow and blacks have poured over. They've turned the ball over. Logan Catherall with the clearance. That's a good turnover, that one. Beautiful turnover.
Yeah, left a little isolated there, Sean Waikato. Not sure the outside backs knew what was going on there, but good turnover to Waikite.
It's usually quite handy at the lineouts. They got some trick plays with old Mike Lewis, their coach. Old stalwart from way back.
We've got Sam Morgan jumping in at 4, but it's Matt Van Leeuwen to take a good ball at the front.
Beautiful take. Another Raukura boy there, Matty.
Yep. Back door to Celestino.
Here's Celestino, whanau. Oh, it's a beautiful offload. They're bundled into touch there. Just got to put him in space, and their boy will finish all day. Hey, Craig.
Yeah, interesting to see Marist looking to go wide early on. They know that Waikite forwards are always pretty strong, so obviously steering clear from them.
Yeah, run those big forwards around, especially when you've got talented backs like they have. Maybe another win for Marist at the line-out. Got a crash ball coming in.
Yeah, Jamie Clark's taking it in. They'll do well to get the ball off him. Matt Van Leeuwen to carry. Sam Morgan offload to Sean Waikato.
Beautiful.
Got to get that support around them.
straight into number 4. Who's that number 4? Michael Hicks.
Hicks, good family name down the yellow and blacks.
Yellow and black, Tūturu, Pot Belly, old Joe Hicks, Ma and Auntie Barb.
Kia ora whanau.
Uncle Joe's still mowing the lawns down there. Waikite is 75 years of age. He's still on his tractor mowing the lawns. Nā mui kia koe e koro.
Yeah, that's what grassroots is about. Whanau putting in the hard yards.
Yeah.
Marist got another penalty there. Not sure what that one was for. Looks like a line out about 5 metres out.
Yeah, Waikite got to get their discipline right. A few penalties already. We don't want Nico's left arm getting tired, whānau.
Ooh, we know he loves to throw it around, that's for sure.
Here we go.
Love him or hate him, he's out there doing a good job.
5 metres out. Drive ball, you reckon?
Oh, be interesting to see. Yeah, I think the Marist will look to drive
Kimi
back
Vulu
themselves.
in there. Kimi will want to have a go.
Yeah, don't be surprised if he's tagging on the back of this rolling wall, looking for the mince pie. Onto the back.
Oh, it's a tap
off the top.
Albie Lawrence off the back. No, he goes to ground. It's a good win for Waikite. Messy ball though. Oh, got that rider. Oh, choice that right arm's coming to action. Relieve the Waikite forwards and get out of their half here. Sonny Hicks will probably step up. Yep, young Sonny Hicks, the Mokopuna Joe. Got a big punt on him. Wait till he gets the wind in the second half.
Sonny playing in the 18 jersey, but he's what position is he playing today, Rich?
Oh, he's gone halfback first 5. Yep. Oh, we got it. It didn't go out, whānau.
Here we go, Curtis Bean. Bit of room to move. Ready to secure this. Oh, tap. Into touch there.
Good cover tackle there by Raniera Phillips. Phillips, another good Waikite name. Oh, Tuck Phillips and Sammy Phillips, players of old.
Yeah, Johnny Vumbago, first touch of the ball up the right hand side. Tiptoeing down the sideline, but taken out into touch.
Actually, Johnny, I got Johnny out of Fiji a couple of years ago, 2019, to come over. He played for Nongotawa the last couple of years, and nicknamed Small. Usually plays halfback, but he's a great winger too. Oh, yep, Shane Wilson there getting a tap back for Waikite. They're scrambling the ball back. Oh, Marist.
Keegan's gone.
Tended over. Here goes Marist.
Josh Sargison. Oh, they're up flat. There's the Waikite D. Got a Waikite forwards out on the D line if we can get it wide. Mind you, they're matched up by the Marist forwards as well, so ball's gone. Lost forward by Marist.
He's been all Marist so far. I don't think Waikite's even got into their half yet. Oh, Josh got the team. We're waiting for a scrum final. We'll just go to our sponsors for today. Ruck and More, One Foundation, Tree Fix, Lighted Up AV, Tetra Silica, Bush In and Out Services, Look at Me Digital, Pre-Ignition Limited, Indoor Kart Centre. We got a lot of sponsors today, whānau. Nā mui kia koutou. Ball's in, come out the back. Sonny Hicks
scrum from blue. Jamie Clark all over it, over the loose ball.
He's good, that number 7.
He's a good man, all right.
He's a worker. He's one of those old school working 7s.
Knees are down. Should be a tackle release there. Oh, what's going on?
We're in the game.
She's a dry
Kimi's at the back. Kimi's at the boot. Kimi Vulu. Oh, he passed it.
There you go. Oh, big hit.
They're close to the line now. What's on? Oh, they're going to keep it in the forwards. And the test that rock defence. Oh, now we're going to do the back.
Go. Celestino in there.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, he might have lost that over the line.
Oh, we're going to go to Ruck and More replay just to check on that one, whānau.
Has he made a call?
Hopefully we got the Ruck and More replay. Nico's just having a quarter or to his linesman. We kept it in the forwards. This is the Ruck and More replay, whānau. They bustled it up and they went back to short side to Celestino. Celestino got the ball and it was draw past 2-on-1.
Oh, hard to say. We'll leave that one up to the refs.
Now me to the 79 people out there watching. Tune in, whānau, tune in. Local Gecko Productions, whānau. Bringing it to you live. Nico,
he's lost it on over the line. Johnny Vumbako, he was on the right wing 2 minutes ago. He's out on the left, and just a slight error in placing the ball over the try line, untouched. So
did he do a Rico Ruani as he was diving?
Yeah, let's not bring that one. Still a sore point.
Scrum time, whānau. Here we go. Boys are patting each other on the back. They're rocking it up.
Marist put in a good scrum, last scrum, so pressure's on Waikite at the moment to get out of the 5.
Sonny Hicks at half-back to feed.
Back's still looking like they may carry here.
Pressure's on. 8 off the back.
Into touch.
I think that was a strong scrum by Marist. Marist done a bit of work on their scrum. They're going to go up to premiers this year. They're going to play with the big boys this year, and that looked like a good strong scrum from our boys. Marist.
Yeah, led by their inspirational leader, Kimi, or Yosefa Vulu. Kimi's been at the club for a lot of years now. His family have also become a big part of the club, particularly with after-match meals. Food like no other. However, we've got our club president doing the meal today. Chopper, good on you.
Chopper,
not afraid to put in the hard yards.
Beautiful Chopper. Look forward to that. Chicken and rice.
Pasta baked.
Pasta baked. Oh no, we're back to the live, back to the action.
Kimi's in the boot.
Kimi's in the boot. Kimi, Philly. Try time.
Well,
as we said it, you said he was going to be sniffing around the back there. No, Kimi comes up with the first try. Beautiful try. Rock and more replay, whānau. We're crossing over. Here we go. Talk us through this one, Craig.
Yeah, just trying to look there. Kimi straight to the boot. He knows where that ball's going to end up. Looking for a good drive there. Waikite is still a little bit loose and high there, allowing Marist just to go over. And then, as you can see, Kimi just peels away to get his first try of the match.
I love that hairdo too, man. Jeez, there's some peroxide going on there. Beautiful, Kimi. He was a great prop for us in the CBOP when we won the Stan Meads in Peace Cup last year.
Yeah, very good team man too, is Kimi. Loves a quiet Coke after the game too.
Yeah, that Coke Zero too, eh? No sugar.
Oh yes.
Loves it, all right.
Josh Sargison for the first conversion. Been a bit off on the boot lately.
Where did this boy come from?
He's a local boy, Lakes High School.
Oh,
I think
Lakes
he was a head boy out there in his time.
Beautiful.
But family's always had a long association with Marist Club. Sargison's, Rotor of Forest Haulage, pretty well known names around the
wind behind him. Oh, with perfect conditions. The wind was coming straight behind him. He just misses on that upright down at Marist Park. If you're sitting there at home watching this, get down to Marist Park, whānau. Make sure you bring a jersey though, because their wind's a bit chilly.
Yeah, all stay home. Local Gecko Productions. They're putting it live streaming. The top commentator on my left too, Richie Francis.
Waikite going to get hopefully some position in their half. Marist doing well to have 80% of the territory. Sonny Hicks with the kick off. Hits it high. Yep, contest.
Play on, knock on Marist, I think.
Got a turn. Ball's out.
May have not made the 10 metre, but Marist played at it. Forced to knock on. Waikite. Scrum.
Yeah, there's some big boys, big young fellas in there. Got old Albie Lawrence leading at tight head there, and Shane Wilson stepped up to the prop. Joseph Thompson front row there at hooker. Great to see him back out there in yellow and black. Well, Michael Hicks at the lock with the different jersey on there, different colour. Sonny Hicks to feed the ball. It's a Hicks whānau affair here, whānau.
Yep, look for this ball to go right under the lock's feet with the pressure that Marist is putting on.
Oh, reset. I want to get this one right. Tony Lawrence at the back. He's a legendary over 17 seasons for the Yellow and Blacks. Tony Lawrence over 200 games. Great player, been a great player over the years and a stalwart for the club. That's his brother Albie at tight head.
Aroha mai whanau, I might have said Tony Kahukiwa at 8, but that's the club president, Old Bones. Sorry, I know if you could get the jersey on you would, but stick to the trout fishing, my mate.
Old Bones, he's our president, Waikite president. That's a big shot
Big
from
scrum from
Marist.
Marist.
Good clearance, Raniera.
Midfield crash.
Jax. Oh, we got Logan Catherall playing centre. Jax Curry at second 5. That was a good set ball. Forwards are going to bustle it up. Shane Wilson, over 300 games this man for the yellow and black. 18 seasons, Shane Wilson hitting 40 and he's still out there. We've got old Matthew Perez with the carry. Albie's directing his troops out here. It's going to come back to them. Here's Albie on the burst. Goes straight into
Keegan Grell with the shot on Albie.
Sonny Hicks playing half. Flush ball out to Raniera. Logan Catherall. He's got a bit of pace.
Back line out there, isn't it, Rich?
Young backline. Although they've played a few Premier seasons, they played about 3 seasons already. These young fellas, they started at about 17. Jay Thompson with the carry. Another good Waikite name there. Sonny Hicks. This is some good play by Waikite. And the wraparound by Raniera. Just gets caught by Small. Small did well too. Tony Lawrence will settle the ball down at the back there. Oh, that's a good carry by the young fella. Carried out to Shane. Shane Wilson needs some support. Needs some support there. Great support. This is some good phases put together. Yep, about 10, 11 phases. Tony Lawrence down the blind side. Kimmy's got him. No, he hasn't. Oh, and he's out. That's some good play by Waikite. Encouraging play. The old Pistons call.
Yeah,
left, right, left, right.
See the big forwards are matching up on each other, so neither teams are sort of getting to the breakdowns, but they're matching up the big boys. They're sticking together on D and attack.
It's just lovely to see these hits going on. I'm just happy I'm sitting on this side of the mic.
Yeah, sort of don't miss that anymore, Rich. Get me in after the game though, I'm into that, that's for sure.
Yeah, a few Cokes, eh? Drop a few Coke Zeros. Here we go.
Jamie Clark at the front, clean ball to Dylan. Looking to run it. Curtis Dean. Oh, Waikite.
Right in front.
Curtis Dean left a little isolated there and Waikite pounced on it.
Sonny Hicks will step up to kick this one, whānau. He can kick it from halfway, this boy. Been seeing some massive builds at first 5 whānau over the last 3 weeks. All our first 5s in the Central Bay are coming out and they look like they're built for the front row, but they play first 5 with all the skills and the prowess of.
While he lines up for the kick there, Richie, we got Bulla from the Uluaviti family in Fiji. Beautiful. Awesome. Bulla Vanaka whānau. Welcome to Rotorua Club Rugby. Marist St. Michael's, Marist Park for the Waikite Marist St. Michael's. First clash of the year.
Sonny Hicks with the penalty kick. It's over. 5-3.
5-3. Got to take the point, say Richie.
17 minutes gone, whānau. Into the first half. Marist St. Mike's got a bit of a breeze at their backs. 5-3. It's a good score. It's a good score. It's going to be a tight one. Yeah, just going back to our winger, Smalley come out of Korolevu, the coral reef down the east coast of Fiji, the village Korolevu. Beautiful place there. We pulled 5 of the Fijian boys out of there, brought them over to New Zealand to play rugby in New Zealand, and they're still here. Kick off from Josh.
Keeps it infield this time.
Tony Lawrence on the crash.
Bounces off Jamie Clark. Jamie Clark doesn't fall off too many tackles, that's for sure. Look for him to make up for that one.
Ooh, slight knock on there. Nico Blank with the call. Referee Nico. They have our refs out here voluntarily putting in the time for us to have our rugby. Without the ref we wouldn't have a game. Where's Richie, the number 8, Craig? Is he?
Haven't heard where Richie is, but he'd certainly be missed out there today. Explosive player, strong, all over the park, fit as a fiddle. But today I would suspect he's injured.
Okay.
If he's not out here.
We're just going to go to our sponsors, whānau. We're going to bring up Rocket Mall, Chief Fix, Into Work Limited, Pre-ignition, Te Aue Kotuku Consultancies, Drift Carts, Indoor Kart Centre, Lighted Up AV, Symbol, One Foundation whānau,
Terra Silica and Bush.
In and Out Services. And our last one there. Pretty hard to read that one.
We've got the light on the screen, whānau.
Oh, look at me, digital whānau, look at me. Look at me, I'm over here whānau, we're here live at Marist Park. Coming to you live with local Gecko Productions whānau. It's 5-3, 18-19 minutes into the first half.
Why not give the Marist sponsors a little plug too while we're at it? Bruce Lowe at Rotorua Hyundai Isuzu. Thank you for your sponsorship to Marist St. Michael's Premier Team.
Classic Builders, the Waikite's main sponsor this year too, whānau ngā mihi. Lovely their sponsorship can for us to function at a high capacity. Ball's in.
Dylan marks to Josh Sargison. Inside ball, outside. Good to see a halfback go down on the ball. Normally afraid to do that. Haven't seen that since Ben Dixon was out there.
Fenderley.
Yep, Matty V, he's got a good carry there. Flat pass, yeah, forward pass
Flat,
there.
is that what they call it down here? They call it flat, eh?
From my angle, Richie. From where I'm sitting, actually it looked good.
Some good defence there by Waikite. They sort of, they took about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get into the game. Now they're warmed up. The boys are warmed up and they're into it.
Yeah, certainly there indeed. Marist might have to take a step back on attack just so they get a bit of time with the ball in hand before they meet the contact, which is very heavy contact at this stage.
Yeah, Josh was sort of, saw him looking at the backs saying, I think we're just going to have to get outside that edge. Use old Curtis out wider and bring in Celestino outside him. You don't want to run into the yellow and black wall. Sure you've run into a few times there, Craig?
Now and again, mate, but I try to stay clear of that.
Right
winger looking perhaps to come in.
Just the core 5 Mai.
Oh, just to call for, I never heard of him.
Here you go, Whanau.
Where they're going to run. Forward. Forward there. They shaped the kick but decided to keep the ball in hand, however Marist forced the error.
Got a comments from the live stream whānau. Hena re Waiti, Iro brothers, Iro. Solomone Kaitani, Richie Boom Boom in Christchurch. Richie the Boom Boom's in Christchurch, whānau. Pulavanaka Richie, all the best down there, bro. The Chaya More. Oh, gee.
Chaya More. Never heard of him either. Hope you're enjoying the rest day, Chaya.
Chaya was telling me you were his favourite coach at Raukura.
Oh, that may have been off the field.
Dion Miller, all the way from Sydney. Great commentary. Hope you two get Waikatos from the CEO.
Kia ora, cousin.
Alex, sorry. Whanau's looking after us, they. Going to make sure we get our refreshments. Hopefully we get our refreshments. Sam Cameron hopes we get some refreshments too.
Welcome, Dion. Good to know you're there, Cuzzy.
Staunch Waikite name, the Miller whānau.
Yep. Happy birthday to Uncle Mike for the other day too, coming up 70.
Beautiful.
69's a good number though.
Our CEO Alex Miller. Number 4 camera, we got Mike Miller, got Moana Miller. It's a Miller whānau affair here, local gecko. Oh, and we'll go back to the action. Marist St. Mike's hard on attack.
Got the carry there.
Close to the line, they're calling fire. They want the ball in the backs,
No
but they ain't
backs
going to get it if Kimmy's standing there.
We got the penalty,
Oh,
so whatever happens, whistle's gone. Penalty.
See, I told you Small was a halfback. He just his natural instincts going from the wing straight into halfback.
He wants a try. That's what I reckon.
Beautiful.
But hey, if he wants to do the yards, go for it.
What are they going to do here, Hochi?
I reckon they're going to back their scrum. I'd like to see them back their scrum.
Yep, they're having a bit of consult here. Kimmy's sort of like, I want to go scrum time, bro.
Oh, I think someone's called a shot. Josh Sargison's coming in.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting points.
Well, I guess it's win first. They want a final next week, and they won't get there if Waikite beat them today. So
yeah, we got Nongota waiting on this result. Whanau Nongota sitting in top spot on this pool, but they've played their 2 games. So Marist have to win this to jump Nongotara to play the mighty whakareorewa for the banner. The banner whānau.
Hopefully Courtney, Mitter and company are watching this game with interest. Maybe they're even down here. Yep, scrum's called, Richie.
Beautiful, I love to see this. Although I didn't play in the front row, whānau. Although I look like I used to. Here we go. Kimi directing play there, front row. Waikite will have to.
Celestino on the blind side. Perhaps look to him for a. There he goes,
Action
ball in
man.
hand. What can he do?
The action man. Oh, he's in.
Look for the draw pass, but got to try himself.
Just too easy. I'll go to Ruckamore replay, whānau. There's our warrior. There's our warrior going to the Bulldogs. Heard it right here from Hodgie.
Yeah, we got to get the visa first, but we don't care. He's at Marist. So controlled at the back, steady scrum. Dylan Marks looking straight for Celestino, who just wrong foots the defence and is able to carry it over. Got down
Beautiful
a couple
try.
of metres in from the
More
sideline.
replay, whānau. I saw Tony Lawrence coming across and I was thinking to myself, Celestino, don't step back inside, mate.
No.
And he went for the outside option like a good, intelligent ball player.
Tell you what, he'd only do it once if Tony got hold of him. Tough kick from the sideline for Josh Sargison. Seems to have no problem with distance, but accuracy's been a little off this season. Never mind. The Waters are out there for the rest of the team. They're sucking in the big ones. About 15 minutes to half time, so still plenty of football in this half to go.
10-3 with this win day. Waikite can hold out 15 minutes, there's still a lot of time. Got Nere Tare running the Waters for Waikite. Awesome to see Nere down here. Oh, it's a lovely kick.
Well, he gets the ones you don't think he gets meant to get, and misses the ones he should. But hey, we'll take the 2 points. Marist, 12-3, 15 to go in the first half.
That was a beautiful kick. Just going back to our water boy for Waikite, Nere Tare, gone back to his old club. He's playing for Whakarurua this year, but he wants to go up to the Premiers and put it with the best. But he's down here because they got the bye Whakarurua this weekend, and he's doing the Waters for the boys.
Family first, mate. Good on you, Nere. He's looking good too. Looks like he might have dropped a couple of kegs over the off season.
He's done a lot of hard work on his body and mentally. He's prepared well.
Well, he was never going to walk straight into Waka, was he? He had to get fit, and he's looking pretty fit. Good on you, Nere.
Hicks with the kick, whānau. 12-3. Marist St points.
Going a bit deeper. Sam Morgan under that, taken to ground. Loose pass from Dylan Marks. It's female. Needs to fight to get it to ground. Look at it. Third, fourth turnover for the day.
Albie Lawrence with the tips ball on to Shane Wilson. Those two have played a few seasons together. Got a few coach series as well together. Here we go. Barnett going into play halfback. Up to Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson standing there. There's a Seabuck. Needs some support. Ricks is in there. Good support down here. That's playing halfback again. On to Matthew Perez. Great to see the 20 back.
Be a little high there, Kimmy. No, he's got away with that one. Not intentional, of course. Never seen him do anything like that. Sam Morgan, Matt V. Two-man tackle there. Hard to roll away. Yes. Forced to hang on to it with all the Marist coming in to the ruck.
Just took the wrong option there, going down their short side and straight into the defence. Good defence to Marist.
And a kick. Perhaps a little bit off the side of the boot, more than he wanted. Still Marist ball in the Waikite half.
There's a line out straight in front of us, straight in front of our commentary box right here, whānau. You can see the size of these boys. Four men.
Might be able to steal a shot going right down the middle of this line out, hopefully. Sam Morgan at the front, short line out this time. Matt Van Leeuwen at the front, two-hand take. Ooh, under pressure, Dylan Marks. Solid carry from Jamie Clark. Lays the egg, and Dylan Marks right on the money there. Still fair that Marist are getting a little isolated at ruck time, hence the 4 turnovers to Waikite already, but
Albie Lawrence with the good defence. Beautiful D by Albie Lawrence. Good control though.
there you go. Ball sitting there. Who wants it?
It's a scrap. Oh, he's got a hands in there, the burglar. Nephew Perez with the giving the penalty away. Got to roll away, sorry.
Yeah, I think Marist are just letting Waikite into the game at ruck time.
Oh, they love that ruck stuff.
Yeah, just leaving our players a little isolated there. Anyway, look into the corner. Another Marist line out should this go out.
That's a good kick. No, the wind's got
Too
hold of that
long.
one. Oh, the bounce. Favourable bounce.
Well, bit of luck there.
Beautiful. 2 metres out.
There's only one fella that knew every blade of grass on this pitch. He's talking to you right now, actually.
Beautiful. Tell us about it, Hodgie.
No, they mowed the lawn since then, mate.
Back in my day, eh? Back in my day.
Would have come off the side of the boot.
How many games did you play for the Mighty Blues?
Oh, we're getting up to the, certainly if not the 300, we're certainly knocking on it.
Beautiful. Games. Not many players.
Not a
do
few.
that these
No,
days.
Brendan Beasley, he's one. He was out there last season. He's notched up 300 plus. Ben Dixon's got to be up there
300 plus. For the Dolans.
for the Doolans. Oosh. Oh, solid
Tony
hit.
Lawrence.
Tony.
I'll tell you, don't run into that
No,
fella.
he might have just winded himself too. He's still on the ground. No, he's on his knees, back to his feet. Loose ball from Dylan Marks. Sean Waikato.
He's that man again, Celestino.
Smalls
Ball
it.
on the wing. Oh, Kobe. Ball by Stevenson with the cover tackle.
Good
Forces
cover
the
D. Excellent sliding defence there. From
Ruckemore
Waikite.
replay, Whanau. Here comes the Ruckemore replay. We went wide. We're going to see their big hit. Tony Lawrence. No, this is the spinning it wide. Bit of a loose ball there. They get it to Celestino, the warrior. And it's all on out to Small. The cover's coming across. Kobe caught by Stevenson with the cover tackle. Beautiful Kobe. Maybe little in stature but big in heart.
Yeah,
That's
good.
the yellow and black way.
Kia ora. Still though, Waikite will be under pressure from the scrum, looking to get out of their own 22. They're not shaping to kick by the looks. We could see a carry here from Tony Lawrence.
Yep, I'd say you go open side straight at that little first 5. Introduce his kneecaps to him. Awesome. Good shunt, tight head.
First tight head tonight.
Round the back from the halfback.
Around the back. And a penalty force must have been in the front row. Something going on there.
Their left arm must be getting tired. But I reckon they'll go for another scrum, eh? Kimmy's going, yeah, bro. I'm here to mahi. Oh no, he's going to kick for the line.
Line out and drive. Looked like an offside call there, and must have been after that first play. An offside call. So, Waikite, eh? Tight head, let a tight head go. You haven't seen that from a Waikite scrum in a lot of years.
Yeah, they pride themselves on their forward play.
Jack Lonani to throw the ball. Sam Morgan, 2-hand take, looking to drive.
Good take too.
Oh, Kimi Vulu might have to do some hard yards. He's not tagged on the back just yet.
Oh, they've upset it, Waikite. Turned it over.
Yeah, forced to play it. They're going to have to play. One out to Matty Van Leeuwen. Straight to ground. Jamie Clark looking for the next carry. That guy is all muscle. Very strong. Dylan Marks gone wide. Oh, lost ball by Sean Waikato. Yeah, Curtis Dean in for the short. Back door to Sean Waikato, who was hit by some good defence, and knock on was forced. Got anyone else tuning in there, Richie?
Yeah, we're just going to the comments. Whanau Paul Holmes. Shot Shane the Māori at prop now. Better than Rocky. Ido Māori. Dion Miller. Send Dean James the facts. I don't know what that's all about, but Dean James, you're going to get a fax.
Stone Ages.
Hungry Hudson, he reckons, Edo Brothers, Yellow and Black from Mata to a Waka Whakatane. And then we got Sean Rokawa, just confirmed, home game, CBOP final. Oh, okay. Not if we get to 55-0 whānau. Marist will be going for their score, but no, they're going to go for the win first. We're not going to over-predict. Vinaka from Cat SK. So some awesome comments there, whānau. Let us know where you're watching from and put a comment in. And if you want to do a shout-out to any whānau here in Oturua or anyone playing the game, put a shout-out out and we'll get your name, get it put across, eh? Ka pai. Bula Vinaka from Marist. St.
Yes, Bula Vinaka. So they've made a bit of a home down here, our Fijian family, but they've been well looked after. Brendan Beasley, he's taken a lot of the Fijian boys under his wing, and he shuts them a coke or two after the game, and employment opportunities, they've been there.
A few carver sessions be going down in the changing rooms after the game today.
Yeah, no doubt. Haven't got an alcohol-free carver. Might be spiked with a bit of Marist flavour as well, but I won't mention what that could be.
This Curtis Dean, he's been around a few clubs. They play for Rotiti, then he went over to Te Puke, won a championship, and then he's come back to the Mighty Blues.
Yeah, he's a good asset too, Curtis. He talks all day, solid, loves carrying the ball, loves a good chat. He's a bit of a character in the clubhouse too after the games.
Shout out to his old man Tiny Dean too, all the mahi that he does for the community. So Curtis is son of Tiny Dean. He's a good strong runner too, Curtis. Raniera Phillips to feed the scrum for Waikite.
Oh, that front row's coming up. In fact, that was the second row popping up there. You mind, they've secured the ball. That's the main thing.
That Marist scrum's looking pretty strong.
Oh, kick under
Kobe
pressure.
with the clearance, left foot.
Straight down the middle. Tua looking to link up with Celestino.
Oh, he's got some pace.
Oh, he's gone all the way.
Oh,
He's gone all the way. No, he's gone into touch.
Māori. Oh, Māori's 300 games. Māori got across there. He bundled him into touch, made his left foot touch the line. He's out.
Give him 5 minutes to recover. Shane Wilson.
Oh,
was that Shane?
Shane's one of the fittest in the team. He goes across the 4-5 gym down at the club rooms there. One of the fittest in the team. Shane knocking on, I think he's 40 this year.
Well, you married a cousin of mine too, so you can't be half bad, old Shane.
Good line out win there by Shane the man. Māori, Shane the Māori. Raniera, they're going to have a go. No, setting midfield. It's a good crash there by the young fella. Just setting platform just to get a good clearance. Sonny Hicks is dropping back into first five now. Raniera's gone to halfback. Now they're going to rumble it up, going to muscle it up. They might be happy with 12-3 at half-time or 5 minutes to go, Waikite. It's a bit of a strong win behind him. Sonny Hicks with the pick-up. Oh, he just picks it up like nothing. Beautiful pick-up by Sonny Hicks. Doesn't find touch.
No, but the penalty is infringement at the ruck there, Richie. Didn't quite see what it was, but
there's some good play there by Waikite, just rumbling out, forcing the penalty.
About 4 minutes to go to half-time. So I'm sure Waikite would just love to see this half out without Marist getting any more points. Thought it might have been a 20-point win. So let's hope Marist can get a few more points on before we go to the half.
Just been a bit clunky on attack. They've had all the territory and most of the ball. The back line, we haven't seen Celestino. Celestino's had a couple of touches of brilliance, but I'd love to see him, in open play. There's Māori up there to win another line out. Not quite straight.
Not quite straight. Might give Marist one more opportunity before we go to half. 3 to go.
3 to go, finally.
It's been physical, Richie, especially close to the rucks.
Oh, yeah. I think Marist has sort of played into their hands, keeping the ball tight for backline like they have. We just saw how fast their left winger is. Yeah, look, they're having a bit of a hooey out here. Curtis is saying, just give me the ball, bro. See, he's just telling Celestino, run off me all day, bro.
Yeah, it would make for a good combination. Curtis can get the arms free.
Yep. I don't know, with that chest, bro, those arms are popping out that jersey. Here we go.
8-9. Their back door to 10. Oh, a little bit loose.
Oh, that left wing is in there.
Himself.
It's the danger man. Celestino.
Oh, and he's into touch, Richie. Never mind. Enterprising play.
Gee, it's promising. It's promising. They're running off a good platform set by the forwards. Kimmy's like, man, they're doing all this mahi in the front. Reckon more replay of that beautiful play. 8-9 going open. Went open and the timing a little bit from Josh here at first 5. Manages to get the ball to the left winger coming in. Off to Celestino and he just fed to the winger. He put a foot on the line. Beautiful work by our linesman. He was right there.
Yeah, once again, young fella from Waikite, covered defence.
They'll go all day, these young fellas. They bleed yellow and black. Edo brothers. Well, they're setting up. They're going to try and muscle again.
Well, they left it there for Waikite.
The burglar. That's Matthew Perez, one of the boys from JPC, one of the twins. Matthew got in there and stole that ball. Beautiful, Matty.
Pocket.
Down here with the clearance.
Yeah, well done, Waikite.
Minute and a half to go. Whanau, this is going to be interesting. We're 12-3 with a strong wind.
Yeah, it's just that ruck time. If I was the Marist coaches, I'd be having a word to our players, just a bit more support at the rucks.
Yep.
There was an open invite there, and the Waikite player helped himself to it.
Well, they're well coached at the ruck, this yellow and black team. They'll hustle and bustle at that ruck time. Fino must have played over 100 games for Marist. No?
He's been around a couple of years now, yeah.
Great leader in the forwards. Club man, Matt
Van Leeuwen, yeah, looking to drive again. Kimmy, there he goes, he's on the back again.
He's
but
parked up.
A bit far for him to ride this time.
20-metre burst. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh, he did well to stay in. Another penalty, Whanau.
Waikite player on the ball once again and forcing the penalty.
Gee, they're up for the arm wrestle today, Waikite. They ain't gonna give this game too easily. Oh. Not out. Oh, it's not out. Small. Celestino in open play.
Oh,
Korolevu. Boy from Korolevu goes wide to Curtis Dean. He won't pass it.
this will be the last play, I think.
Oh,
Whanau.
he made me a lie. He passed it.
Sean
Here we
Waikato
go.
to the ground. Here we go again. Just set a little bit flat there, the Marist boys. Fee straight in there.
You know.
Bit of space out wide here, Richie, if they can shift it.
Forced a knock on there. Number 2, Joe Thompson got in there. Gee, they're playing a real upsetting game here, Waikite. Did you just call half time?
Yep, that's half time.
Double whistle, there's the half time, Whanau.
I might go
12-3 at half time, Whanau. Beautiful.
I might go for a little walk, Richie, see who we can find around the place.
Awesome. Craig Hodgie's going to go on a bit of a roam. He's going to...
Well, I've got 50 metres before I get cut off, so let's see how we go.
Cool. Got a quick ad break, Whanau. Don't go away.
Kia ora whanau. I got to stretch the legs and just break away from Richie for a minute, and I've found Dylan Peterson, Marist Prem's player for 18 years. Dils, how you finding the game, mate?
Hard to watch at the moment. Want to be out there.
Yeah, so Dylan played right up till last year, and he's decided to hang up the boots, and I can imagine he's chomping at the bit. What do you think Marist need to do to secure this win?
Probably just move Waikite around really, get the big boys moving, send it out wide, and make them move across the field really.
And just before we cut back to Richie, the Bears you owe me, are they on tonight or not? Remember the bet we had?
Actually has got them. Hey Mike? Yeah, sweet.
All right, Mike Miller, yeah, he hasn't bought a beer for anyone in the last 10 years. But anyway, whanau, Dylan Peterson, legend down here at St Michael's. Good to see you again, bro. We'll catch up for a beer afterwards.
Cheers.
Kia ora whanau.
Oh, welcome back, whanau. Here we are, Marist Park, Rotorua, 12-3 to the mighty Marist team. Waikite with a bit of a strong win behind them. Just had our refreshments, whanau. We're just getting ready for the second half. It's going to be some fireworks.
Well, there we go, Coke Zero. You thought we were joking. I'm a little disappointed, but hey,
It was a good first half there, Marist having most of the territory. But Waikite were solid on defence. 12-3, half-time, Sonny Hicks to kick off.
and the wind.
Oh, look at that, on the fly.
Jamie Clark taken in, avoiding the sideline. Good carry. He's got to find the ground. Out to the skipper. Ooh, high shot there, Richie.
Yeah, no arms in there. Thought he was playing NRL. Sonny Bill Williams.
He's copped an injury as a result too.
Marist did well to get out of there half there from the kick-off. First line out of the second half, whanau. Just while we have breaks, I'll go through our sponsors. Look at Me Digital, Bush In and Out Services, Tetra Salika, New Zealand Limited, Ruck and More, Drift Carts, Te Wē Kōtuku Consultants, Lighted Up AV, Symbol, Pre-Ignition Limited, One Foundation and Tree Fix. Back to the line out in the action, whanau. Off the top,
Morgan.
Beautiful ball.
Change it halfback for Marist, or just look who the change is there.
Yeah, a couple of changes coming in there, 21.
Double blow on the whistle.
Oh
Shane
no,
Wilson.
he's trouble. He's trouble. Might have warned him in the first half about that upsetting at the ruck. Yeah, he's pulling Tony Lawrence, the captain, out. Oh, if I can't kick it out, it's double whistle, brother. Stop and play. So having a quarter with Tony about that infringement at the rucks. Constant infringing in the first half, so he might have had a word to them. The next one may go.
That's Kevin Weatherly, I think, 21, going into halfback for Marist.
Miloy's on as well.
Yeah, Louis Miloy, or Louis, aka Louis.
Alright,
He looks like he's gone into second 5.
he's a strong runner there, boy. Yeah. So I
and
think he's
also Loro Seal coming out onto the left wing.
so Tony's got to go back to his troops
Oh,
and
no,
say we
that's
can't.
not
We've got to
Seal.
stop infringing. Next one may be a yellow card. Marist on the attack.
Sorry, that's Small still out on the wing there.
Can't miss him with those orange boots, Craig.
So it looks like the change in midfield for Marist is Louis come in the second 5 and push Sean Waikato out to centre.
Okay. Yeah. Celestino, the Warriors, still out there. Oh, steal! Matthew Perez, he got up high and he stole that ball off Marist. There's the clearance with the wind.
Clearance.
Box kick from Rania to Phillips.
Another chance for Marist to right the line out. Short line out.
Maddie.
Got it this time. Flat pass. Back door. And
Straight into Tony Lawrence.
Tony Lawrence.
Here he is. Celestino on the back door. Razzle dazzle. Done well.
Just having to go on the big man there.
Marist on the attack. He's got the arm out. This may be a yellow card infringement here. Constant infringing at the rucks. Well, that's a good run by
Brown.
Fly.
Yeah. He got set back on his bottom, but the ball's
He's going to go back. So Nico Blank will bring that ball back in. Might be a double whistle here. No.
Shane Wilson's hands aren't in the air, so it wasn't him.
We might go to a replay of that one, Whanau. There's a really good run by the number 5 in there. If we don't get a quick tap. Yeah, nah. The double whistle, Whanau. We called it. Here's the replay, Whanau. Of that run while Nico has a talk to Tony. Celestino going the short side. They done well to catch him. Oh, he slipped out of a tackle. And it's
There might have been the infringement there, straight on the side from number 20. Yeah.
oh, okay, number 20.
Yep, the ref's having a chat with him right now. Perhaps not just the shoulder, it's the angle he came in from as well.
Do we have a yellow card come out? Yellow card number 20. Not quite sure of his name. Our team list is as usual, Whanau. There's no numbers here, so number 20. He's going to spend 10 minutes in the bin. Is the great Kevin Lee coach gone around to have a talk to him?
He's looking a bit frustrated.
Going to give him a bit of words of advice. Kevin Lee's a great coach for the CBOP Rugby. Been around a few clubs here, Kevin. Staunch Waikite man in his day though. He's gone back to the yellow and blacks. Now Micheal koe, Kevin. Marist on the attack.
Solid scrum, Paul's there.
Malloy.
Low ball, but first touch of the ball for Louis.
Big man, he's a big man. Running hard and straight onto their ball to ruck and more replay. We'll see it. Come straight off the halfback of a good platform. I think he went through nearly untouched. It was a great line by him. He ran on the angle, chopped that hole. Here it is, Micheal on the chop. Oh, he just broke through that first tackle.
Good pick up too. The pass was around about at knee height, but he managed to get his big frame down to pick it up and stroll over the try line. Good start to Marist second half.
Not the start Waikite wanted. We're at 17-3 now. They done well, Marist. Done well to go into the deep into the half on attack. Off a couple of penalties though. Discipline for Waikite. Got a man in the bin. 14 men.
I won't say anything about the conversion this time, Richie. We'll just let him do it.
We don't want the curse. Still, we'll just talk about Marist St. Mike's and stepping up, going to the Baywide Premiership. When was the last time they were in the Baywide?
Had a chat with their coach. As far as Prems go, it hasn't happened. although they were bay wide. The competition used to run a bit different years ago. So yeah, they've got some work to do. They're up against it, but certainly seen how the front row's been going, or the forward pack. So I was concerned there, to be honest, but they're proving me wrong.
Dad Matty, the lock Matty,
Matt Van Leeuwen.
he's a good ball winner. I've watched that boy over the years since he left Raukura. He's a great ball winner. If they can get him up, he'll get them some pill.
Yeah, he's a Marist man by heart, but he went for a crack at Waka for a couple of seasons.
That's right.
But his heart's always here. His dad played here as well and was a very tough player.
Beautiful.
Marcel Van Leeuwen.
Beautiful.
Up the 10.
Yeah, going back to Matty, he would have learnt his craft, sharpened his teeth at Waka, at Whakaruarua, and then come back home.
Oh, they were pretty sharp before he left. But young fellas just want an opportunity at Prems, and Waka was where it was at, and I don't mind that, but he's come back, which is also good to see. And he gets another crack at Prems.
We're just going to go to our sponsors graphic here, whānau, just to put a plug in for our sponsors, the Drift Karts Indoor Kart Centre, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancies, Light It Up AV, Symbol, Farmer, Pre-Ignition, One Foundation, Tree Fix, Araka and more, bringing our replays into Work Limited, Sawmill and Labour Solutions, the Terra Salika, Bush in and out. And look at me, digital! Look at me and Craig Hodge here, whānau. We're down here at Marist Park, Rotorua, for the CBOP clash between Marist St and Waikite. Yellow and black. Edo, brothers, Edo.
Now it's good to be here. Bit of fun actually, watching the whole game rather than sitting on the sideline with a couple of old mates with a cold one in hand. Makes for a nice change. Short ball to Louis, again. Through again, but they've shut him down this time.
He'll crash all day with a body like that. Josh.
Is that flat ball again?
That's a flat ball. They're specialists here in Marist. It's gone into halfback, Josh. Great run there by 20.
Yeah, again isolated, but
squeeze ball. Laid the egg.
It's there for Marist.
Oh, they're going to go wide. There's the call. Paulie's out there.
Louis again.
Danger man, danger man. Oh, there's the class of the man.
Yeah.
Warriors.
Celestino Ravutamata. I'm sure our whānau back in Fiji will be on their feet for that one.
I remember watching a young... Oh, here's a ruck and more replay, whānau, of this beautiful backdoor move out the back. Onto Miloi. Oh, Paulie has come onto the field. Miloi, and then off to Celestino, the danger man, the warrior. Off to the Bulldogs, and left foot step. Beautiful.
All in 2 hands, Richie? All in 2 hands.
I remember watching this young fellow when he was at Raukura. Man, he was dynamite. I think it was a year 11 in the first 15. New fellas went to Sanix. Hey, he went over to the Sanix as a young fella. And then he come through.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, 3-4 years in the first 15 at Raukura. Beautiful player. Young, good young fella too off the field. You know, he's a good family man. Beautiful wairua. And you can just see it there, the class of the man. Lovely replay by our cameraman too.
Went to a league tournament, National Schoolboys League tournament, and the Warriors and many other scouts were on site. And after 5 tries against Whangarei boys, Warriors were straight on top of him, and he was there once he left school.
The scouts got hold of him and he was off to the Warriors.
Yeah, but it's only the Boy Scouts down at Marist, and they seem to have secured him, so he's here for now. Awesome asset.
Beautiful. Sonny Hicks with the kick-off, whānau. He's going deep down to our
Celestino.
Our man of the moment. I think the messages go wide. We've got to go around them, not through them.
Oh, Louis, he's had a big impact on his first. Oh, spoke too soon. I think the ref might have needed to call that one up. Richie, slightly forward. Or flat once again.
It was a flat one. I'll take that one.
Look at that. Marist forwards running like
chip from number 8, Sinzan Brook. Sonny Hicks is back there to save the day for Waikite. And he puts it out. There. Yeah, Miloi's made a main impact to this game. Let's go forward and crash. Crash running is just setting the mean as advantage line gain for Marist St. Mike's. They're running off the back of that.
Pretty quiet is Louis. Pretty quiet for a big man. Lets his actions do all the talking though. Celestino may have come out to the left wing for this half with Paulie heading to fullback. Look for Celestino to chime in the back line here somewhere.
First things first, win the line out. Good
platform. It's a good drive if they can keep this up. Couldn't quite hold their feet, it fell apart, but Marist still got the pressure on.
Strong running there. Free it up to these exciting backs.
Yeah, the backs are screaming for it, but
we got the penalty again, infringing at the rucks. It's getting dangerous. Dangerous territory here. What's Josh going to do? He's going to go sideline again, back their line out. Kimmy's going, give me another meat pie, brothers.
You know you could do without it.
He's directing the troops. Look, you can just see it coming.
Midfield backs and Marist coming together. Celestino left out of the conversation, so perhaps a midfield crash. Midfield attack, should I say.
Here we go on the drive. Whanau still moving. Getting short side. He's over. He's over for the try. The forwards took it into their own hands. They said, never mind us running the ball. Let's just take it up.
Look who's got his hands on the ball, Richie. It's that man, Kimi Vulu.
It's our man. Another meat pie for him. So went to the front and they went the other way this time down the short side, the tram line, 5 metre line. They rolled it to the young fella. Kimi was already looking at the corner flag and he's in. Kimi Vulu.
Close to the touchline.
He's not even going to go.
Close to the touchline, but the try's been awarded.
Beautiful try. He's loving his mahi out there, Kimi. You can see the smile ear to ear. Here's another easy kick for Josh.
Toughest of the day, so he should get it.
You've got a decent crowd down here, Whanau. To all those that are watching live from wherever you are in the world, Whanau, ngā mihi kia koutou. Local Gecko Productions bringing it to you live here from Marist Park, Rotorua.
Young lady on the sideline getting some still shots for the local gecko. The little geckos you see running around are the rangatahi who support the Miller Whanau in their live stream ventures and do a great job. Good on you, Alex, Mike, Moana, backing these young fellas and giving them something to do on a Saturday or in the weekends. Make it a little bit of coin,
a little bit of pocket money. And those stills will be put up to the Facebook page, Local Gecko Productions, later on tonight, Whanau. So some awesome still pictures going up. Be able to tag your brother in there or tag your uncle, you know. Share around to the whānau. The services we're providing here today. Sonny Hicks with the kickoff.
Push to the sideline. Clean two-hand take over the top.
Ooh, he's got some pace.
Oh, Josh Sargison, when he goes, he picks the right moment.
Ooh.
Tony Lawrence all over him.
Quick tip by Paulie.
Anything can happen here, Richie.
Just want to get on with
Good open
Marist.
play.
Speeding the play up. They're speeding the game up, Marist.
Jamie Clark with the carry. Backdoor play. Oh, they found the gap in the defense. Coming around under the sticks.
Some beautiful backline play. Kimi Vulu playing in the centres and he does a great backdoor pass out to Paulie.
Well, on my team sheet, He doesn't look like Kevin.
Ruckenmore replay. Here we go. Ball comes out to Kimmy and backdoor Paulie's right there. Off to Celestino. The class draw pass 2 men. And our winger 20 goes down the sideline.
I was looking for a name there, but my team sheet's just not linking names to numbers. It's certainly not Kevin.
Not Kevin Will, at least.
No.
All I know was he had the pace to finish the job. Marist it didn't come out in the second half. They must have had a bit of carve at half time.
Well, yeah. All the lungs are starting to burn on the big Waikite forward pack.
36-3 Whanau. 16 minutes into the second half. Ooh, keep that tally in mind, 55.
55. But for every point that Waikite get, we've got to get a further 8.
Quick mentions of our sponsors. Whanau, Look at Me, Digital, Bush It In and Out Services, Tetra Salika, New Zealand Limited, Ruckenmore, Drift Carts, Te Awa Kōtuku Consultants, Light It Up AV, Symbol, G-Fix, One Foundation, Pre-Ignition Limited, and Look at Me, Digital, Whanau. The kick off from Sonny Hicks, beautiful kick too. Hey, Tamaha, I think he was out when he jumped in the air.
Yeah, the touches right there.
We'll let that one go.
This will bounce in.
Oh, there's our man Celestino. You ain't gonna catch him.
Well, the bounce of the ball, Richie. What else can you say?
The rugby ball, mate.
Young fella at fullback for Waikite there. He was looking for the ball on that second bounce and it just went away from him. Straight into the hands of Celestino.
It's a Ruckenmore replay, Whanau. They just put it up in the air and the bounce of the ball, the rugby ball, Whanau. Oh, it gets you every time. Poor Kobe. Kobe at the back there, just hard luck there, young fella. Celestino, the man of the moment, on the spot. Hopefully the Bulldogs are watching and, getting some rubbing their hands together at the prospect once we sort their visa out.
Yeah, a bit of a sign there, Richie, that the Waikite forwards are getting a little tired. They're already waiting at halfway for the kickoff.
Yes, I see. I know that it's a hui. There's a hui going on down over here. Yeah, are they having a hui?
20 is back on the field for Waikite.
Yeah.
Looking to make amends for his little infringement earlier on.
Misdemeanors.
Push these kickoffs right to the sideline.
That last one was a beautiful kick.
Another good one.
Another great kick from Sonny Hicks. Thank you, Auntie Moana's giving us some snake
broken
lollies here. Bit of sugar. And pick the energy up now, Whanau.
All right, could be time for that refreshment. Too soon.
Waiting for Sam Cameron to come down with the refreshments for us.
Oh, short ball. Josh Sargison's back in the...
Starting to open up.
Yes, it is.
There's Kimi Vilu with number 3 on his back in the midfield. Chip over the top. Smalls coming through. Bounce, Paulie scores a try.
Well, starting to open up as we just said.
Ball over Naka, Paulie. Ruckenmore replay, Whanau. Some good open play here. Kimi set platform. And then there's a little chip comes in here. Sort of space in behind. Beautiful chip by the halfback, Paulie, following up, gets the bounce of the ball. It's going Marist St Mike's way today.
Yep. We all know that next week though it can go completely the other way, so we'll make hay while the sun's shining.
Yep, they're creating their own luck here. Marist St Mike's, they're doing really well. Going back to some comments, I know we have a bit of a break. Josh Clark. Water the grass, Hodjo, it's a bit dry. Aidan Ingram reckons, yeah boy, Marist. We've got William Royal, happy birthday for yesterday too, Willie. Willie was 64 yesterday. Up the mighty Marist. Shutting Hodgie, he reckons. Nah, Willie was, I think, 37, I think he was, the young fella. Willie played over 100 games for Rotiti, and then he played his first few games for Marist seasons. Went over to Rotiti, played 100 games for Rotiti, and then he come back to Marist and got his blazer.
That's right. Yeah, he was a good part of the club, and Willie Senior, he coached the team for a few years down here at Marist, so yeah, big part of the club. Happy birthday, Willie.
Yeah, awesome names there, the Royal Whanau.
Shutting candles.
I mean, Willie Royal Senior playing for Old Boys, the old school old boys team, was a great prop back in his day and a very good coach too. Willie's just a CrossFitter now. He's doing the boxing rides down at Profiles Gym, and I think he's hung the boots up.
Oh, a year too early, if you ask me. 37.
There you go, Willie. Hodges putting
37.
the whittle out to you, brother. Make a return. Kick off from Sonny Hicks. Marist is starting to get into their game now. Some good tactics there from half time. They're starting to move the ball. The injection of Micheal in the centres. Yeah, they're going to let the ball have some air now.
Oh, yeah.
Celestino on the wing.
Oh, not much room to move.
Round over with Castro on the cover. There's their man, Micheal. He's just going to run hard and straight.
He's going. Oh, ankle
great
tap.
tackle there.
Foot into touch too.
Who made that tackle? Lovely tackle there. Cover, just got him. Just got him there. Quick replay of that great attacking play by Marist. It's a wide ball, like we said, they're going wide. Celestino beats the man back inside. Micheal, we thought he was going to go all the way, but number gets across on the cover, just gets his ankle, and the linesman is right there. Good rugby all around there, Whanau.
Not much room to move for Celestino. In and out on his man with about 3 metres space.
Yeah, massive. You must have showed him that in and out move there, Hodgie.
Yeah, some things you just can't coach, mate. Certainly not me. Sun's out again, Uchi.
Yeah, it's getting hot down here, Whanau. Box kick there by Sonny Hicks at halfback. Celestino's back there. Yep, he stays in. Right in front of us, Paulie, the excitement machine.
Here we go. This could open up. Step.
Oh, he's a lovely player, a beautiful runner.
Oh, Tony Lawrence does what he does best.
There it is, yellow and black. So let's still at the ball though. Tony Lawrence. I'd love to get a replay of that one, but we're back to the action, and it's gone wide. Back inside. Loose ball. Oh, it's bobbling all over the place like a hot potato.
I've seen a hit like that left hand.
Here's the replay, Whanau.
On
Here's
the ground.
the replay. Beautiful run by Paulie. Oh no, we just sort of missed that great hit by Tony Lawrence. Been doing it for 18 seasons. Yeah, we're just going to go back there. Hopefully we can get a shot of Tony Lawrence at his best. Played 18 seasons, Whanau, for the Yellow and Blacks. Remember when he was a young fella in 202, coming to the team straight out of Western Heights, and he's been there ever since. Here's the line out, Whanau. Oh, Marist on the attack.
Looking to drive again.
Where's there, Kimmy?
Waikite set up well for the defence.
Counter drove. No more meat pies for Kimmy Vulu. Oh no, he's sniffing around the back there. Oh, there's no way through there. Number 20 again. Got his technique right now. Staying on his feet.
The ball did the work. Celestino. Where's the bounce? It's gone too far.
Good defence there by Waikite to repel that driving more. That wind sort of died down. It's a beautiful sunny day down here now.
Yeah, it'll be raining in the rest of Rotorua, but it's always sun shining down at Marist. Come back, little seal. What's he going to do?
Ball in two hands.
Carry. We've got hookers out on the left there screaming for it. Not sure what's on.
Yeah, it must be a 1-1-5-2-1 play.
System.
Looks like a 1-5-2-1.
Oh, penalty given.
What's our score? 48? 48-3. 48-3 at the moment, Whanau.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've still got 25 minutes of play to go.
Yeah, if it was 55-0, it would be a home final for Marist. But for every point that Waikite got, it would be 58.
Yeah. So it's 58's the target, Whanau, for Marist St to earn themselves the right to host the mighty banner final. Next
Something
week is
like
the final. Next week.
Hey, something like that. Coaches gave me the maths, but we'll see. We'll just play the game.
Did you teach best at Rekoro or no? You teach, eh? Nah, Gavin
Lots of
Porimo
things.
was the maths teacher.
Gavin Porty.
Oh, Gucci. Shout out to Gucci. Here we on the drive again, Marist. Back to the rugby whānau. Aroha mai, but distracted there. Yeah, they're gonna come wide, surely. Oh no. Sunny.
Advantage the way of Waikite. They've gone wide.
Reach out to the wing. This young fella's gonna have a go on Celestino. Celestino.
Such.
Oh, quick play. They want to speed it up. 81 people watching whānau out on our live stream. Nā mihi kia koutou. All the whānau's quick tap. We're going to keep it going. So Marist have to do is just keep it open and keep it open, free running. Go wide to wide. Move these big Waikite forwards around.
Oh, we got the people at home reckon Kimmy put a foot in touch for his second try, but hey, that was ages ago. So we'll take the 5. Here's the bounce of the ball. It's
in the books, whānau. It's down. It's in the books. Kimmy Yang. We're going to go to the replay for that tackle there, whānau. Bit of a tip tackle in here. Boom! Tony Lawrence, kia ora mai! Welcome back. Tony Lawrence, as he's been doing all those seasons, man, I've seen him crush a few players over the years, whānau. Great player, Tony Lawrence. Great stalwart too, man, for the Yellow and Blacks. So mihi to the 81 people watching out there, whānau, for both whānaus, families from both clubs, tuned in to watch your whānau play, watch your old club maybe. You know, we got Dion Miller all the way from Sydney watching. Might be just watching how his nephew's going on with his local Gecko Productions maybe. Making sure Mike's working hard and, you know.
That won't be happening, Richie, but lucky Auntie Moana's there doing, picking up the pieces.
Doing the yards, brother.
Daniel Pearce, old Marist player, kia ora mate. No doubt you're out there churning up some paddocks out in Galatea somewhere. Keep up the good work. Marist St. Kia ora, Maza.
Cheera Maza. Awesome, brother. He's coaching at a school up in Auckland.
Yeah, I think Marist St found himself a little posse in Auckland. Papakura, I think it was.
Another good coach from CBOP, Marist St, touch player back in the day. Played for Nungutai, played his rugby.
Yeah, had a stint down at Marist 2 years ago.
Oh, beautiful. Back to the rugby whānau. Oh, we got a double. Yeah, no, his yellow cards.
Yeah, didn't back up the 10.
Oh, he's going.
Oh, not sure it was worth that. Nico Blank.
We have to stay neutral though, Hodgie. You know. To back our referees, even if they foot in touch and whatever, we just got to back them, mate. Yeah, Sonny Hicks goes straight for the sideline. He ain't going to give Celestino any free ball. That man in the open is lethal.
Someone hasn't had much of a mention today. Number 8 for Marist, James Penman Cole.
Oh, okay.
He's one of these guys that just goes about his business, but if you stop and watch for a minute, he's a tough bugger.
Yeah, number 8. Yeah, he looks the goods. He's up against one of the toughest 8s in the CBOP.
Yeah.
So he's done well. Shane Wilson's still out there, whānau. The old warrior, the soldier. 300 games. Over 300 games in the yellow and black jersey at Premier level. Shane Wilson. Michael Hicks with the throw. There he is, the man of the moment, wins the ball.
Got a touch.
That's his 4,263rd line out that he's won, whānau.
Oh,
Logan Catherall with the break. Oh, and he slips his cleats today and he slips. Logan's hurt himself.
Yes.
Just twisted his ankle.
Yeah. Good break though. Beautiful straight line. Short ball.
Yeah, we might have a replay there. Hopefully, if we can get the work on for that replay. Watching Logan go through the gap in the midfield. Logan's another great young player that started as a young fellow in the Premier grade. This is his 3rd season in the Prems. He'll be close to his 50-60 games for Waikite here. This short ball, boom, straight through the gap. And then he falls in a divot, I think. Set up just for him. And he falls over there, whānau. got tripped over and a little bit of an injury there to a knee maybe. They're just checking on that while we got a bit of downtime. We might go to that graphic for the sponsors, eh? Shout out to our sponsors, Whanau, Ruck and More, Drift Carts, Te Awa Kōtuku Consultancies, Lighted Up AV, Symbol, Pre-Ignition, One Foundation, Tree Fix, Into Work Limited, Sawmill and Labour Solutions, Te Salika, Bush In and Out Services, and look at me, digital whānau.
Oh, the Ruck and More. Love that place. Remember when I was... Actually, no, I don't remember when I was there. See how good that place is.
Shout out to
Kia
the
ora,
Ruck and
Henry.
More. Bringing Craig Hodgie just putting in a plug there for the Ruck and More. He's hoping for a handle or two later. Beautiful steak meals down the Ruck and More there, Hodge.
Yeah, good
Had the
feeds down
T-bone
there.
one?
Should get down there. Yeah. Had to crack at that.
Oh.
Sad to see the young fella just got carried off there, Richie.
Oh, poor Logan Cathedral's been taken off. Whanau, promising young player for Waikite. All the best to you, mate. He doesn't go down easily too there, boys. Hard as nails. Comes from the Tarangi crew, KBs. Iro.
I think if...
Yeah, shout out to Symbol. Joe Te Kōwhai's business. Ngā mihi ki a koe, Joe.
Kia ora, Joe.
Joe might be waiting for us at the Ruck, maybe. No. Kia ora, mate. Yeah, we got a few sponsors on board today. This is awesome, supporting our local businesses in our local rugby. The CBOP, third round of this local round for us, playing for the banner. The other game on today, Whanau, as we get the ball coming up to the backs, Marist. They're going to run everything here. Paulie. Oh, Celestino in the open, Whanau, 1-on-1 with Kobe. Oh,
that's just pace,
got the
eh?
pace. Bit of a goosey.
Look out behind you. Look out
Always
behind
gotta
you.
watch out.
Oh.
Kobe Kōpai Stevenson never gave up.
Oh, and he shares the try
Unselfishly gives the ball
to
over the
Little
line.
Seal.
Celestino, here's the Ruck and More replay. Bit of a juggle by Paulie, and Celestino shows a goosey, and he's gone.
Nice pace.
But Kobe didn't give up. Kobe Kōpai Stevenson come back for more. Almost got him too.
If we want to be fussy, ball in the wrong hand there, Celestino. Down the outside. Never mind. 5 points.
Just the confidence of the man. Oh, that score's looking promising. Waka might be coming here in next week for the
Yeah,
final.
well, that's the maths. That was the equation I was given from the coaches, so we'll see. Either
Yes.
way, a final, be good to get there.
The banner final next week, Whanau. Looks like Marist is going to go through for this side of the pool, playing Waka. Whakarua. Sorry, they've already made the final. The other game on the CBOP at the moment is Kaukura had to go out to the mighty Rotoiti out at the lake. Kaukura, hopefully someone can give us the scores, an update on the scores there for Rotoiti Kaukura. They're playing for Pride. They're going to be playing for the 3rd and 4th positions. Playoff next week too. Sunny with a little chip there.
Yes, something different, but straight into the hands of Sam. He's 80 kilos dripping wet and just bumped off the Waikite player. Quick ball. The ball needs to do the work. Oh,
That flip pass.
Well, got to say Nico was right on the money. Flat.
I've never seen so many flat passes in my life.
Has that wind got up again, Richie? It's changed direction.
Was promising too. Miloy was going to go down here. Celestino outside him. Paulie's settled this back line down immensely as well since he's come on. The experience of Paulie.
Yeah, good vision. Good vision with the ball in hand. That fella, he'll pick his space and put someone away on his outside.
Another
nearly every time.
CBOP player that won the Peace Cup in Stan Mead's shield a couple of years ago. In his 100th year, they won the Peace Cup. Returned it back to the mighty CBOP. Paulie was the centre.
Marist given a big advantage for the attack in Waikite with about 10 metres back.
It's Ethan Toa Draper. He's out there now. He's an old stalwart of Waikite Rugby as well.
Yes.
Blazer man. Over 100 games, 5 seasons he's played. Good carry there. Matthew Perez, he's played a hard game all day, Matthew. Always calling. He's lucky.
Marist
We go
pushing.
Albie. Albie on the press.
Oh, and Kimmy.
Albie ran straight for his good mate Kimmy, and they said, "How's your father?"
He's in the kitchen cooking the aftermatch.
Oh, there's a bit of a head clash with the
Couple
ground.
of casualties down.
Good turnover. Good turnover.
Ref might stop this one with the amount of players on the ground.
Yeah. Matthew Perez there with the head knocked to the ground. Flip back there. And go back to their big hit, hopefully. I want to see Albie run into the mighty Kimi Velu. That was a beautiful run and a beautiful hit too. Head on. Tells us, here it comes Whanau, here comes, this is a beautiful run by Albie. But who was there waiting for him? His good mate Kimi Velu.
Here he is. Kimmy sitting
Secure,
waiting.
he lined them up and boom! Boofa!
Started low and went straight into the chest.
Beautiful. That's what we come to watch.
Short line out. Might be numbers there. Shane Wilson calling halfback. Well, oh, Tony Lawrence again. Look at that. Why would you? Jamie Clark, Celestino. Oh, there's that little young fullback again.
Pace of the man.
Come on.
The pace. He's just got too much pace, eh, Hodgie?
Yeah, off the mark. Good vision.
You can't buy that sort of pace. Once he gooses and goes, he's gone. The class of the man. Rucking more replay. Whanau, here it is. Once the ball gets wide to him, they got a lethal weapon out there. Why not use him? He beats a man one-on-one. They got the cover defence coming across, two men, and he goosies again and steps inside and one hand holds the ball. Caught by Stevenson's tried hard all day.
He's been
Kobe
outstanding,
caught.
that young fella.
Kobe caught by Stevenson. He'll go all day there, boy. So we're looking at the score. Whanau is 62-3. If it stays that way or increases, they've surpassed the mathematics equation that we've worked out here in our commentary box to make the home final for Marist.
Don't quote me on that, Whanau, but I can hear Jaya More's hamstring go already.
It's unofficial, Whanau, but it's still
Knocked on into touch by Waikite.
maybe there.
One thing Waikite won't do is give up. They'll play
Never.
to full 80 minutes.
Never ever will they give up the yellow and blacks. The
Marist
mana
will-
of the jersey.
Yep, Marist will be out to keep them trialists, that's for sure.
Or they want to keep that equation where it is. 58-3 was the score to earn them the right of a home final. Can Waikite spoil the party? Oh, 20, he's got some good shoulders on him there, boy. And we upset through the ruck. Shane Wilson, the old soldier, Shane Wilson. Beautiful counter ruck there. Over 300 games in the yellow and black jersey. Showing the young fellas how it's done. Māori.
In the 9 jersey too. Well, I never.
Yeah, that's Nede's old jersey, so Shane fits it very well. Actually fits it better than I think Nede. Tony Lawrence is putting on a big hit fest show today for us. Man, if I was the Marist coach, I'd be like, see that number 8? You don't want to run it at him. Sonny Hicks with the put in, find it.
Tight head.
Tight head.
Tight head.
It's a good shunt there by the Marist forwards.
Beautiful ball for Paulie, timing in the back line.
Small down the
Small.
sideline.
Ooh. Another one of those flat balls, but little Seal, he'll go all the way under the sticks.
Beauty of having these free-running Fijian backs. They just know where each other are too. I just love how they know instinctively where their mate is. They hold the ball one hand, they pop the ball. Oh, Ruckin more replay. Down the sideline, Smalls going down from Korolevu back into Paulie. Paulie offloaded, their flat ball, and he was straight through. Little Sia. Beautiful try, straight under the post. The score starting to mount. Marist will be happy if
69-3.
surely the mathematical equation is surpassed and they got home final. When was the last time they hosted a banner final?
Oh,
You
not
know?
on what. I couldn't tell you when.
We'll be going into the record books.
It was only 2017 where St. Michael's had beaten Waikite's team for about 25 years.
Wow, it's amazing. Great history coming in from our specialist commentator here, Craig Hodgie, special guest commentator for the Marist St. Mike's game versus Waikite. Great to have you on board, mate.
It's been fun, actually.
Awesome.
Something different.
Couple of minutes to play, Whanau. Sonny Hicks with the kickoff.
Kill for a bloody Waikato right about now. They went deep this time, just hoping to keep the score where it is.
Here's Paulie again.
Oh, look at that. He's just turning them inside out. He'll look to link up.
Oh, dude, man again.
Yes. Ball's there, if they can send it.
69-3 Whanau at the moment. Marist getting a bit loose. They've got to look for some structure. Yep. Bundled out into touch.
Touchy's looking at his watch.
Oh, there we go. Nico Blank calls it
Calls
full time, Whanau. 69-3.
We'll just let the experts work out whether it's a home final for Marist, but the win, good win to Marist St. Michael's.
Beautiful win. Clocked up some points there. Some good running rugby in that second half. If it was 12-3 at half time, Whanau, there was a few tries put on in their second half into the wind. Whatever Mikey Lewis and Chopper said at half time worked.
Yeah, it certainly did. They came out. I thought with the win they needed more points, but it opened up in the second half, Richie. And oh well, let's see where the final is for next week. And they know they're up against it against Waka.
It's going to be a great final though. They're up for it. Whakareura will be waiting there. It's going to be a class act. The banner final next week. Look forward to that. Saturday the 27th. To be confirmed. Venue to be confirmed on the mathematical equation.
Yeah. I look forward to it. Hopefully we can get down there.
Awesome.
Camera in amongst a very happy Marist team.
Just cutting to an ad break. Whanau will be back soon with the post-match, the One Foundation post-match interviews. Foundation post-match interviews. We got the mighty Tony Lawrence, captain of the Waikite team, here to talk to us about the game. Nā Micheal koe, Tone. Hard one out there, eh, mate?
Yeah, another tough day at the office. But as the years go on, you still find that bit of enjoyment. And if you weren't having a good time out there today, I think you're in the wrong sport.
Awesome, Tone. We saw some big hits from you out there. We had a few replays of those big hits too. Been doing it for 18 plus seasons now in the yellow and black jersey. Awesome credit to heaps of young fellas out there.
I suppose you got to find the energy from somewhere, and the youth, as you get older, will provide that. So it's good to have them around to keep us older fellas keen.
Awesome to see the club out there, bro. Marist had a pretty good team. Got any words for Marist going up into the Premier grade this year?
I'd say just keep doing what they're doing. Fortunate for them, we had a lock playing on the wing, and they managed to exploit that quite heavily, as you will see by the last sort of 5 or 6 or 7. I'm not sure how many there were, but good on them for playing to their strengths, and good luck.
Thanks, Tone. We got a young Anthony here. Got any words to say, Ants?
Iro.
Iro, brothers, Iro. Nā me, Tone.
Thank you. See you, Rich. Awesome, son.
Awesome.
Captain Kimi Vulu, a couple of tries today. Kimi, you're sniffing around the back of those rolling mauls. You always do that. You'd be happy with a couple though, eh?
Yeah, it's better to get off a donut, I think, eh? You know, freaking don't want to do no undie run at the end of the year.
Oh, I'm sure that's what it's not all about, eh? You love getting your hands on the ball. Physical game out there from the Waikite boys?
Yeah, it's always physical when it comes to Waikite. You know, whether they're down on numbers or not, they always bring a hard physical game, which, you know, I'm glad the boys turned up today.
And it's not going to get any easier next week, is it, with Waka, Rotorua's premier team for the last few years anyway. Plans for them?
Plans. I think third time lucky. You know, we let them get away the last time we played them, but I think there's a lot to work on, and hopefully we give them a good final anyway.
And obviously our forward pack today, they went well. Not very often you can push Waikite off the ball, and a couple of tight heads also.
Yeah, well, we got a bit pushed around last week at our national tournament. The boys got battered and bruised, but good to see the boys come up and muscle up against a big Waikite pack.
Half time, you seem to come out with a head of steam. What did the coaches have to say at half time?
Oh, the coaches didn't have much to say. I just pulled the boys in and gave them a bit of a tune-up. You know, we weren't sticking to what we needed to stick to, which was our structure. And then I think it's in the second half it showed when we come out, we just stayed to our structure and played the way we wanted to play.
Awesome, mate. Well, in my day, I wouldn't like that. You'd probably tip in a few beers. What do the boys do these days after a good win like that?
Church tomorrow, so recovery session.
I still got to church. Okay, well, next week, Waka, not sure where the game's going to be played. The score had some impact on that as to where the final might be, but wherever it is, wish you all the best. Anything you want to say to the Marist crowd or to Waikite, anyone?
Shout to everybody for turning up and supporting both teams. You know, the Bay Rugby only stays strong when everybody comes together.
Awesome, Kimi. Well, it's been a great day down here at Marist. Really enjoyed the opportunity to work with local Gecko. Awesome little production crew there, family affair. So good luck for the final next week.
Cheers.